The people are people. They like good music, they like to be entertained, they like to be a part of it.
Riley B. King, better known to the world as B.B. King, earned his reputation as the undisputed master of blues guitar. Throughout his legendary career, he developed a smooth and sophisticated playing style that influenced countless musicians. In a memorable interview, B.B. King shared his personal list of the 10 guitarists he admired most. His selections revealed the musical roots that shaped his own artistry and showed his deep appreciation for players across various styles and eras. While some choices were predictable legends, others demonstrated his broad musical tastes and respect for innovation across generations. B.B. King was famous not just for his incredible guitar skills, but also for his generous personality. Fellow musicians knew him as the gentleman of blues, always ready to praise and encourage others. His list of favorite guitarists reflected this genuine respect for the artists who influenced him and those whose work he simply admired. Having studied guitar music throughout his entire life, B.B. understood what distinguished merely good players from true masters of the instrument. His rankings celebrated the creativity and innovation that transformed blues guitar into what it became. From the earliest blues pioneers who laid the foundation to modern innovators who pushed boundaries, this collection of names revealed the musicians who inspired the King himself. Buddy Guy appeared on B.B. King's list as a representative of the raw and aggressive Chicago blues sound. Guy's playing style electrified audiences with pure intensity and passionate expression. He showed B.B. King that there were different valid approaches to conveying blues emotion through the guitar. Guy's fearless and bold attack on the instrument demonstrated that blues music could honor tradition while simultaneously embracing an explosively modern energy. B.B. deeply respected Guy's commitment to maintaining the vitality and relevance of Chicago blues for younger generations. Guy's influence extended beyond traditional blues audiences and reached rock guitarists, proving that authentic blues had universal appeal. His extended solos and dramatic stage performances brought fresh energy to the blues tradition. B.B. appreciated how Guy pushed the boundaries of blues music while never compromising its authentic spirit. Both musicians shared a dedication to keeping blues alive and thriving in the modern world. What made Guy particularly special to B.B. was his uncompromising emotional honesty, which came through in every single note he played. Guy never held back his feelings during performances, teaching B.B. that different approaches to blues were all equally valid when played with genuine emotion. Guy's inclusion on this list demonstrated B.B.'s respect for the raw Chicago blues tradition that beautifully complemented his own smoother style. Albert King earned his place on the list through his unique approach and massive influence. He played left-handed on an upside-down guitar, which created a distinctive string-bending style that listeners could instantly recognize. His powerful tone and aggressive vibrato influenced countless guitarists in both blues and rock music. B.B. King deeply admired Albert's unique approach and recognized his enormous contribution to modern blues guitar. Both men were called King, and both earned that royal title through decades of brilliant playing and innovation. Albert's work on songs like Born Under a Bad Sign showcased his remarkable ability to make simple musical ideas devastatingly powerful and effective. His string-bending technique created a vocal quality that very few guitarists could match or replicate. B.B. appreciated how Albert developed a completely original voice on the instrument despite the physical challenge of playing left-handed on a right-handed guitar. That innovation demonstrated true musical genius, overcoming physical obstacles through creativity and determination. What made Albert particularly essential was his profound influence on rock guitarists like Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix. Albert proved that blues guitar could be heavy and powerful while remaining deeply emotional and soulful. B.B. recognized Albert as a fellow innovator who expanded the blues vocabulary for all future generations of guitarists. The ranking demonstrated BB's respect for Albert's unique contribution to the blues tradition that both men dedicated their lives to serving and advancing. Freddie King was the third member of what became known as the Three Kings of Blues Guitar, alongside BB and Albert. His powerful Texas blues style combined elements from both his fellow kings while maintaining complete originality and freshness. Freddie's instrumental hits like Hide Away brought blues guitar to mainstream rock audiences who might not otherwise have discovered the genre. BB admired Freddie's remarkable ability to make instrumental blues both exciting and accessible to young listeners who were more familiar with rock music. Freddie's distinctive picking technique influenced both blues and rock guitarists who studied his recordings. His combination of rhythm and lead playing created a full and driving sound that filled the sonic space. BB appreciated how Freddie brought tremendous energy and showmanship to blues performances without ever losing the music's essential feeling and authenticity. Freddie's work proved that blues guitar could be simultaneously entertaining and artistically serious. What made Freddie particularly important was his influence on British blues guitarists who sparked the major blues revival of the 1960s. Eric Clapton studied Freddie's records intensively and helped spread his influence to rock audiences around the world. BB recognized that Freddie helped keep blues guitar relevant during the period when rock music dominated popular culture. The ranking honored Freddie's crucial role in connecting traditional blues to modern rock guitar and bridging those two worlds. Otis Rush pioneered the emotionally intense West Side Chicago blues sound that influenced generations of guitar players. His left-handed playing on a right-handed guitar created unique string bends and vibrato that gave him a distinctive voice. B.B. King admired Rush's passionate approach and his extraordinary ability to convey deep emotion through every single note he played. Rush never held back his feelings during performances, teaching B.B. that different approaches to blues were all equally valid when played with genuine emotion. Rush's inclusion on this list demonstrated B.B.'s respect for the raw Chicago blues tradition that beautifully complemented his own smoother style. Eric Clapton worshipped B.B. King as a guitarist and frequently called him the greatest guitarist alive throughout his own career. Clapton's dedication to blues guitar brought the music to millions of rock fans around the world who might not otherwise have discovered it. B.B. deeply appreciated Clapton's profound respect for blues traditions and his consistent efforts to honor the music's pioneers and give them proper recognition.
The friendship and musical collaborations between B.B. and Clapton showed mutual admiration flowing between different generations of blues musicians. Clapton's work with John Mayall's Blues Breakers, and later with the band Cream, introduced blues guitar to the rock generation in a powerful and compelling way. His tone and phrasing showed a deep understanding of blues vocabulary and feeling that went beyond mere technical imitation. B.B. valued how Clapton always credited his blues influences and actively helped bring attention to older blues masters who deserved recognition. What made Clapton particularly important was his role as an ambassador for blues music to rock audiences worldwide. He proved that blues guitar could serve as the foundation for successful and popular rock music without losing its authenticity or essential character. B.B. appreciated Clapton's lifelong dedication to studying and honoring blues traditions rather than simply exploiting them. The ranking showed B.B.'s gratitude for Clapton's work in keeping blues guitar vital and relevant for new generations of listeners. Stevie Ray Vaughan exploded onto the music scene in 1983 and brought blues guitar back to mainstream rock audiences after years of relative obscurity. His powerful tone and passionate playing introduced a whole new generation to the emotional power of blues music. B.B. King deeply admired Stevie Ray Vaughan's dedication to blues traditions and his remarkable ability to make the music feel fresh and exciting to contemporary audiences. Vaughan showed that blues guitar could still thrill young audiences in the modern era. Stevie Ray Vaughan's albums like Texas Flood showcased both traditional blues songs and original material, all played with incredible intensity and commitment. His Stratocaster guitar tone was huge and instantly recognizable to anyone who heard it. BB appreciated how Vaughan carefully studied the blues masters while simultaneously developing his own powerful and distinctive voice on the instrument. Vaughan's commercial success proved that authentic blues still had significant potential when played with genuine conviction and passion. What made Vaughan essential was his central role in the 1980s blues revival that helped the entire genre reach new audiences. His popularity brought renewed attention to older blues artists, including BB himself, who benefited from this renewed interest. BB valued Vaughan's deep respect for blues history and his generous spirit toward other musicians in the community. The ranking honored Vaughan's crucial contribution to keeping blues guitar alive and thriving for future generations to discover and enjoy. Jimi Hendrix revolutionized electric guitar playing and expanded the instrument's possibilities far beyond what anyone had previously imagined possible. His innovative use of feedback, distortion, and various effects opened entirely new sonic territories for guitarists to explore. B.B. King recognized Hendrix as a true genius who took blues guitar into completely new dimensions while maintaining respect for its roots. Hendrix showed that honoring blues traditions and pursuing radical innovation could successfully coexist in a single artist. Hendrix's legendary performances at Monterey and Woodstock demonstrated guitar playing as both visual art and sonic exploration happening simultaneously. Songs like Red House proved Hendrix's deep understanding of traditional blues, despite his well-deserved experimental reputation. BB appreciated how Hendrix honored blues roots while creating something entirely original and unprecedented in music history. Hendrix's influence permanently crossed all musical boundaries and categories. What made Hendrix irreplaceable was his unique combination of technical mastery and visionary creativity. He heard sounds in his imagination that no one had previously conceived, and then found ways to actually create them through his instrument. BB recognized that Hendrix expanded what was possible on electric guitar for all future players who came after him. The ranking showed BB's deep respect for Hendrix's revolutionary genius and his solid blues foundation. T-Bone Walker was B.B. King's primary influence and served as the template for his entire approach to blues guitar playing. Walker pioneered electric blues guitar during the 1940s with smooth single-note runs and sophisticated phrasing that transformed the genre. BB studied T-Bone's records obsessively and learned virtually everything about modern blues guitar from carefully analyzing his playing. Walker showed that blues could be elegant, sophisticated, and deeply emotional all at the same time. Walker's smooth style influenced every blues guitarist who followed him, including B.B., Albert, and Freddie King. His use of jazz chords and horn-like phrasing elevated blues guitar to new artistic heights that hadn't been reached before. B.B. appreciated how Walker made complex musical ideas sound completely natural and effortless to listeners. Walker's stage presence and showmanship also significantly influenced B.B.'s own performance style and approach to entertaining audiences. What made Walker essential was his foundational role as the father of modern electric blues guitar. He created the basic vocabulary that all subsequent blues guitarists used and expanded upon in their own work. B.B. never forgot that his entire approach came directly from studying and honoring T-Bone Walker's innovations and pioneering contributions. The high ranking showed B.B.'s deep gratitude to his primary teacher and constant source of inspiration throughout his entire career. Django Reinhardt played incredible guitar with only 2 fully functional fingers after suffering a serious injury in a caravan fire. The gypsy jazz legend from France developed innovative techniques that inspired guitarists worldwide across all musical genres. B.B. King discovered Django's recordings during the 1940s and was immediately amazed by his technical brilliance and emotional depth. Django showed that physical limitations could never stop a true artist from achieving greatness and making beautiful music. Django's recordings combine jazz sophistication with the passionate expression of gypsy music in completely unique ways. His speed, precision, and creativity influenced guitarists far beyond jazz circles and into blues, rock, and other styles. BB appreciated how Django played with both virtuosic technique and deep feeling happening simultaneously. Django proved that the guitar could function as a complete orchestra in the hands of a true master musician.
What made Django special was his ability to overcome seemingly impossible obstacles and create something beautiful and thoroughly original. His two-finger technique forced him to develop unique approaches that ultimately became his distinctive signature sound. BB kept Django's recordings close throughout his life for constant inspiration and motivation. The near-top ranking showed that Django represented BB's ideal combination of technical perfection, emotional expression, and creative genius. Lonnie Johnson topped BB King's list at number 1, and for excellent reasons. Johnson pioneered single-string guitar solos in blues and jazz during the 1920s and 30s. He created the fundamental template that virtually every modern blues guitarist follows today without exception. BB King discovered Lonnie's recordings as a teenager, and his entire musical direction changed instantly upon hearing them. Johnson showed young BB that guitar could function as a lead instrument, playing melodies like a horn or a human voice. Johnson's recordings with jazz legends Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington showcased his sophisticated harmonic knowledge and smooth phrasing abilities. His single-note style completely revolutionized how guitar was played in blues, jazz, and popular music generally. BB studied Johnson's technique obsessively and built his entire approach on the foundation of Johnson's innovations and discoveries. Everything distinctive about BB's playing style traced directly back to Lonnie Johnson's pioneering work decades earlier. What made Johnson irreplaceable was his role as the true father of modern blues guitar as we know it today. Without Johnson's groundbreaking innovations, BB King's style simply wouldn't exist in the form that millions came to love. BB placed Johnson at number 1 specifically to honor the enormous debt that every blues guitarist owes to this often forgotten pioneer. The ranking represented BB's deep gratitude and his personal mission to ensure Lonnie Johnson received proper recognition for his contributions. Johnson gave modern blues guitar its voice and vocabulary that multiple generations built upon and expanded.